Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the missing angle of a triangle using inverse trig functions. So we have our angle here, we call it x, and we've also been given the labeled sides 18 and 6. So the first thing you want to do is recognize the sides of your triangle. So directly across from your angle will be your opposite side. So that's the side where the 6 is on. And then your hypotenuse is always the longest side of the triangle or directly across from the right angle. So in this case, it's the side that has a length of 18. And that leaves our adjacent side being the side that has no measurements. So now we want to find what x is. We want to find the missing angle. And we're going to use this using trig. So we're going to use the two sides we've been given. And that's our side with the 6 and the 18. So our opposite and hypotenuse. That gives us sine because sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So we have sine of x. So sine x equals, and then we have our opposite over hypotenuse, so 6 over 18. Now we want to solve for x because we want to find out what x is. We want to find the degree of the missing angle. So we have to get rid of sine and leave x all by itself. So what can we do to cancel out sine? So this is the same as solving for x for any problem. So say it's x squared equals 4. If we take the square root, that will leave us with just x equals 2. And we want to do the same for this problem. So what can we do to get x all by itself that will cancel out sine? What is the opposite of sine? This is where inverses come into play. The opposite of sine is sine inverse. So that will give us x equals, and now we have sine inverse, which we write with a little negative 1. So sine to the power of negative 1 of 6 over 18. So x equals, and now we can type this into our calculator. That was the key step. So if I grab a calculator, any scientific calculator will work, and I find the sine button. Usually right above it is your sine inverse. So you can press the shift or the second key and then press that sine key to get sine inverse. So we have sine inverse of, and we want to put in 6 over 18 because that's what we have been working out. So sine inverse, and we put in 6 over 18 and we hit enter. So sine inverse of 6 over 18 is 19.47. So that's what our x value or our missing angle is. So x is equal to 19.47. Also make sure your calculator is set to degrees, not radians. So we have found our missing angle of x to be 19.47 degrees, rounded to 2 decimal places. I hope you found this video on how to find missing angles using inverse trig functions helpful. And if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.